Absolutely optimal combining conditions. Tuesday the 28th. Soaking. Go on in. That's it. Slicks. Obviously they've definitely not been used on the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Now Inverarmond bound, I just bought this transfer pump and I need to get a couple of pipes, some hoses fitted. Fuel Bowser, we have had a problem. We have filled up the bund. The main tank of diesel is back there, and this being a bunded tank, it effectively has a place for if there's a leak in a tank or whatever, it doesn't leak onto the ground, it leaks into the bund. And the bund is full. We've now emptied the bund down there. We're definitely getting a leak from here. I've replaced that once already, but it's still a bother. So I messaged Michael at GCS and he got one of those guys to phone me who sounds like an expert in this. He says you can just blank that, go for it and blank it. So we're going to blank that. I've got a hydraulic fitting here, which is the right thread size there. I'm just going to weld that shut on the top and that'll cap that breather. And then we put a bit of cardboard down the bottom, turn the pump on, just pump it straight back into the inlet and see where we're seeing any leaks. I took that filter housing off the other day and tried to reseal it because I thought it was leaking a wee bit. It doesn't help the fact that this hose kind of has to get stuffed in the bottom there. The bleeder at the bottom of that kind of gets caught a little bit and that won't help. Whatever this piece is, it was not enjoying being welded. So I tapped the inside of it, put a bolt on with a doughty washer and plenty of PTFE tape, and that I think should seal. It's not like it's under big pressure or anything. The workshop, middle of harvest, and we're relighting the workshop. Shambles. That's one in. Next one's just going up where all that wiring is. Just on the other side of the I-beam. Just need to get the light first, which is over there. Job done. 1 and 2. You almost can't see any of the wiring. We didn't put them in the centre of both bays, we kind of shifted them this way a bit because generally we're working in this area, not over there. My blue didn't last long. I prefer the blue. What do you prefer, my blue or Gate Lady's calf scour colour? Humour me. Good morning. Still wet. Oh, sorry dog. Hello beasts. This lot are also needing some straw in the feeder along there. This lot are still gradually being built up until they're on fully ad-lib feed. I just use the auger bucket and I add 5 seconds every morning. So that's 60 seconds we kept that on for. Kev's just arrived, so he's going to chuck a low loader on. We're going to go and shift the digger to yard 4 where we're going to do a bit of digger work. Right, Kev and I are going to try and shift these cows across here and keep the 2 bulls in that wee field. That's the plan. Kev's just at the gate. There's one bull up there. That's Jimmy up there. And then Mike's somewhere else. I'm just getting these lot to come through the gate. It's not going amazingly. I've decided to drive down to the gate because then they'll all think they're getting through to another field. Here they come. That's worked. And hopefully Kev's managed to keep the two bulls on the right side of the gate. Kev did not. There is a bull. Well, that's that plan scuppered. Abandon ship. Oh, here they come. What a mess! You can see how much rain we had. What a horrible mess. If you've got neighbouring fields next to each other and you have to take the combine header off, I'm going to time it next time we have to do it. You must lose at least half an hour. We are off to the races. I've got a hedge cutter with me. A bit of a queue for the weighbridge down there. Hopefully we can get out and swing past. Should get past, just need to ride up in that grass a wee bit. Perfect. There was a gate here already, so what we've done is just widened it basically. There's only been maybe 5 metres extra to take out, which we'll get rid of here, and then it just allows the combine to get back and forward across from that field to that field. Just need to do the same on the other side. It's going to be a lot safer because the gateway up there's 2 gateways either side of the field, which are on a right busy main road. This is just a wee kind of back road into a village, so it keeps all the traffic, farm traffic, away from all the busy roads. When we were coming into the field behind me there, we had to do basically a U-turn to get into the field on the main road. It wasn't particularly safe, so this is a lot better. Just need to get the hedge cutter either side, cut the hedges there to get a good view. Saves us time taking the header off and on, and it's a lot safer. Kev's just swinging in, and I'll load this into the trailer, just keep everything off the road. Kev's away with the first load. I'm just going to level this off, make it relatively flat, cut the hedge a little bit. Makes life a wee bit easier, the fact that there was a gate in here already, because we're just using an existing gate. I think there's quite a lot of regulations around new entrances to fields. The old strainer's just about hanging, but maybe I came a week ago and put an old strainer in there just to make it look like there used to be a gate here. Voila, one done. Depending on what this weather does, we might go combining, but if we don't go combining, the next field over is exactly the same. It's on yard 3, this is yard 4, but they border each other. So we might just do the same over there, whack a big hole. Although there's a ditch in there, so we need to put a pipe in and fill it in. But that would give us maybe 120 acres of not taking a header off. Done. That's where we've been working over there. This is the bridge between yard 4 and yard 3. We're going to make the same gap right here so we can bring the combine straight in, because spring barley again, there's just a bit of a ditch in here, so we're going to put a pipe just to be safe. It doesn't carry much water. It would be showing right now if it was, but as well, putting the pipe in, and then it's there. So that's the next plan. Gone. Ked's trundling round, start moving that back. We just need a 30-foot gap. I've just dumped the low loader in that field with the Fent. I'm going to take the New Holland up to yard 2, grab the Land Rover, I need to go and get a moisture meter, then go to yard 3, up the back of yard 3, to test some barley, and fingers crossed we're talking good percentages. Less than 20 I think we'll go and start cutting. It's about 1:30 at the moment, so if it's for going, we might get going about 3 o'clock. This is a right handy thing. I bought it for a gate lady, but I've stolen it already for the farm. 5 ampere battery in it. It's used at least a quarter of the battery, but it's done that bit, the same on this side. Doesn't last for hours, but I've got a few of those batteries. So handy. Think we're gonna have that thing going today? I hope so. Stay. On you go. Oh, I need some aircon. Betty gets a nice fresh supply of cool air coming through that vent. Moisture meter. Let's go test some barley. A bit of toing and froing today anyway. Yard 2 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1 to 3. That's what I've done so far. It's not quite BX Farms 70 miles. Dad is currently away buying store cattle at the market, United Auctions in Stirling. Here's a few clips how he's getting on. Oh, you can tell what's been in that last. Don't think it's going to be as good as I thought it might be. Doesn't sound dry and crispy and sounds like mush. It's just gone 18.6. There's no crunch to it at all. For reference, Kev is currently right there in the middle of the screen. You see him? We are going combining. Kev's got that ditch cleared out and the bit of head is just sitting in behind there. Some field stones he's dumped in this corner. We just need to put a pipe in there, fill that back in. But we're going combining, so he's just going to make sure the gateway is accessible in case we don't get back to this by the time we're combining that. I would think we will need to bring a load of hardcore in for the track for the combine going over, and a pipe. Dad had 7 cattle bought. It's been there probably 2 hours. 5 minutes later he's got another 8 bought and he's on the way home because we're going combining. Take your time, no rush, we're not combining. Oh, we're combining. Yep, I'll have them. Oh. Quick change. Let's go. Roll out. Absolutely optimal combining conditions. It's a little bit soft, but oh well. I must have clipped something. This panel was bent out the way and obviously the paint, well, it was rusty already. The water had got in, but just went bending, the paint then cracked and flaked off. I don't know what I hit though. They're bendy on purpose so you can hit things. Let's hack down some string barley and hopefully don't come across any soft spots. We're chopping the end rig just because it's due to rain, possibly tonight, possibly maybe midday tomorrow. End rig, you end up running back and forward, it gets flattened, we're a bit behind, so chop the end rigs. Right, let's rock and roll. Dad's back, he's just blowing down the pit. Right, I've been for my tailway. I'm 13 tonnes, 760 kilos. Remnants of a wet winter still showing itself, still annoying us and winding us up. Tramline ruts, obviously they sink down a bit, but also the edges rise up. So you've got basically this U-shape with a wee lip on it before the field goes flat again on each side. And the crop on the end rig, look at it, really short. Dunk's trying to pick all this up, but it means these wee rises, he's catching some of them, and then you get a build up of dirt on the header. Bit of a blockage, needs to jump out, clear it all. Frustrating. Just slows things down, really. It's coming out the auger, not too bad. You can usually tell how wet it is by how badly it comes out the auger. I did just test it again, it was a 17 something, so it is coming down. It's quite a warm day, there was a bit of a breeze about. Look at those compaction marks from the roller. That's why the 12 metre set of rollers is very, very tempting. 28 tonne, something I weigh right now. I've got 14.75 tonne of barley there in my first load. I won't get this trailer any fuller than that. Yeah, I think we're stuffed. I'll empty the combine here and then I think I'll just pull the plug, call it a day. Weather's coming from that direction and it doesn't look to be getting any brighter. All around is now grey, apart from a little bit of blue over there which is going the wrong way. It's off to Fife. Oh, that shower's frustrating. It was in the forecast. 6 o'clock it said, and it's 6:15. Done. I'll give Dunk a lift home. I'll give you a lift home.
Oh, yes, sir. I can boogie if you stay